type in YouTube video to get to a blank project. So I'm clicking here. And we'll start with something very simple. I advise you to go ahead and name your video or project. So I'm going to call this animation tutorial. So I'm going over to elements, typing in butterfly, and I'm going to choose a butterfly, any butterfly. So I want to show you two things. So the first one I'm going to use is one that's still. It's not animated already. Okay. Next, I'm typing in park scene. So we'll have a background. And I'm just going to choose this simple one here. Right click, go down to where it says set image as background and click on that. Now that's our background. Next, I'm going to place the butterfly where I want it. I'm going to add one more thing. Let's add a flower. So we'll have somewhere we want the butterfly to land. So I typed in flower over here. And I'm just going to choose one that has a stem. This is fine. So we'll click that one. We're going to put that here and just make it a little shorter. Okay, so I'm clicking back on the butterfly. Go up here to where it says animate. So you see our options over here changed. So now it says create animation. And when you do this, you're going to create your path. So you simply drag your element to where you want it to go. And then it will replay how it's going to look. So it looks a little choppy. So to fix that, you go up here and you can click smooth. And I can also change the speed of it. So I want to keep it a little slower. So then I click done. And if you want it to stretch it out a little bit more, you can. So let's do a preview to see what it looks like. Boom, there it is. So there's a few things I would change. So you see how it's behind the flower. So to fix that, you just simply click on it, click position. And I'm not sure why this is grayed out. So let's do this. Okay, so you see how I had to drag it over there. I never noticed that you would have to do that. So now I'm going to click front, and that will bring it in front. And you can also adjust the size of the butterfly. Okay, so let's look at it now. See how it left? So I did that to show you, if you move it to another position, that becomes the starting position. So now we drug it here. So again, click preview. So I like that you don't have to go back and change it all the way back over. That's very useful. So the other thing I wanted to show you is what happens when you use a butterfly that's already animated. It looks a little bit more realistic. So let's type in butterfly. We're going to use our filter here. Click animate it, then click apply. So now we have options of butterflies that are already moving. And when you go to expand, it'll disappear. So just go back up here and click animate it again. I just think that's a quirk with Canva. I was about to say YouTube. So I'm going to use this butterfly this time. And I like that you can adjust the colors. So let's do that first, just to demonstrate that you can. I'm going to change the black to purple. So I think that's really, really pretty. And it just makes it a little easier to see. Okay. And I'm going to leave the yellow the way it is. So I'm going to turn this just a little bit and adjust the size. Okay, so now let's animate it. And you follow the same steps. You click animate, create an animation, and then you drag your element to where you want it to land. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a little bit, and I'm also going to make it smooth and click done. So now let's take a look. And once it lands, it continues to move. So I think that's really cute. And of course, you can make the butterfly smaller so it doesn't look like it's attacking the flower. And also, just to demonstrate, if you want to make more changes to it, you just click animate again. We can click on steady. So do you see how it's less choppy? And click done, preview it so you can see what it looks like. So it's a nice touch. All right, and anytime you decide you don't like the path, you click animate it again, delete the path, and you start over. But keep in mind, if you want it to start from another starting point, you have to actually click out of this, drag it to where you want it, then start the process over again. And just drag. Voila. And remember these nice little features up here. We're going to make it steady, going to slow it down, and we click done. And we're going to preview. And this looks really nice if you make like a field of flowers. And if you want to make it continuous, you do this. Let's duplicate this page. Go to this one. Click here. We're going to delete the path. Remember, click out of that because we want to start a whole new path. I'm going to drag this all the way over here, flip it horizontally, and then we're going to animate some more. We'll add another animation. So now we want it flying back this way. I'm going to slow it down. Going to make it smooth. Done. Now let's preview it and see how both look together. So we have the butterfly going over to the flower. In the next frame, it's coming back. All right. Let me know if there are any other features you would like to see demonstrated in Canva. I'll be happy to share them with you. Thanks for watching. Bye.